spell. Hello, hope writing is going well today. So do I, Ben. So do I. It actually is going well so far. I've written 4 lines. There's Tom Duffy. I got no writing in this morning, but that was by design because I caught up on emails and stuff like that. Now, yesterday, I wrote the last 2 chapters that I needed to write for Rising Tide, which is the second book Tom and I are writing together. I was very happy that I finished. My portion of the book is now done. I know Tom is working on finish a chapter, and he's going to work on the very last chapter, and then that book will be done. And then I expect Tom to set up another document for book 3, and then send me that link when you set that up, Tom, when you're done with this chapter 50. And then I jump into the next book. I already got a couple of small ideas for that one. And depending on what you write, this last one. But by writing 2,800 words yesterday, and by basically kicking ass and writing 2,000 and 3,000 words every day from Monday and Tuesday I took off after MondoCon, but Wednesday to yesterday I've written over 2,000 words a day, and I've caught up on my year now. So I am now on pace for 400,000 words for the year again, which I wasn't for several months. So I'm very happy with that, and I know I have my writing year is only until October 1st the new year starts. The problem is the end of this month, and then in September, I think I have 10 days where I will not be writing. So 10 out of the next, I don't know, 45 days or so, I will not be writing. So in those other days, I have to make the words count. And so me and Tom got back on schedule, which is great. We really killed it from MondoCon to this week. We've written a ton of words. That is great, Ben. That is great. And all that. Ben, I don't know if you can, but this Thursday, the 15th, we are going to go to lunch again. I don't know if you have the day off or can take the day or even care, but I'm just letting you know we will be going to lunch on Thursday again. But anyway, so today I'm going to kind of play around with, I got a short story I'm working on for an anthology. I'm about 2,000 words into it. It needs to be between 1,000 to 4,000 words. So I'm in the sweet spot. I don't think I have much more to do on this one, and then writing a couple of other things. I would love to go, but I won't be able to take time off work. Oh, work is more important than hanging out with me for lunch? Fine, I know where your loyalties are. Your wife and money and paying bills, whatever. Not a problem, just throwing it out there, just letting you know. We would have done it last week, but since because of MondoCon, we pushed it a week. That also means then on Friday, then Win, who you met, is doing his Amelia Island one Friday morning, so I will be there. So it's I will be leaving the house 2 days in a row if I have a car, because my daughter still has my car. Monday, Chad Hoey. That's right. That is 1,008% right. Looking forward to when I can quit the job and write for a living. Don't we all? Oh wait, no wait, I did that. Forget it. Forget I even mentioned it. It is a goal. It is a goal for not everyone, but for a lot of people. Just another manic Monday. All good times. So anyway, I'm going to write. The goal is not to write on one thing. The goal is kind of play around and write on a few different things. So hopefully, Tom, you'll get that last chapter in. I'm looking forward to. I was going to read chapter 48 before I was like, no, you know what? I want to read 48 and then I want to read 50. I don't know if you like what I did on 49. I kind of had that hanging there for about since MondoCon. I was like, you know what? This is a thing that has to be not necessarily the end of the book, but it has to be my last chapter. Kind of turn everything upside down. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. On P60, hello. First time chatter. Welcome in. We're getting some writing in today. Why is this not charging? I have like everything charging. My phone, my tablet, and my Samsung watch are all like almost dead. So I'm like, you know what? I better charge this stuff up because my luck, a hurricane will come and hit us. And then nothing to be charged. Then I'll be like reading print books like an animal, like I'm Amish. What are you doing? I'm just sitting here talking. I'm supposed to be writing this short story. I want to. I don't know if I want to finish this short story today, but I want to write like on a page or two of this short story today. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? Are you a writer? Still at school. We did not have access to phones or computers or anything in school because I'm old and we did not have any of those things. We did have a computer class, but I graduated in 1988, and I remember my buddy George Martin took a computer class, learn how to play on Commodore 64 or something. And I was like, I will never use a computer in my life. There's no need for that. I don't care. And I fought it for another 10 years until my second ex-wife, she was still a wife at the time, in 1998 bought us a computer. There's Mr. Frank. Then I realized, I can look up porn. And it takes forever to actually look at the pictures of the porn, or like Napster, to download the porn, but it was still there. Tell your buddy to finish writing the last Game of Thrones book. Yeah, my friend George Martin might have a better shot of writing it than George R.R. Martin. Yeah, Mr. Frank has arrived. Tandy Tierra does. Yep. My good friend Russ Meyer, who Madman. His dad worked. I don't know who he worked for. He worked for somebody, like government, whatever kind of thing. And he would bring home his computer all the time, like his giant laptop thing. And Russ would play Oregon Trail and stuff like that. And he was very excited because we were Dungeons and Dragons geeks, and there was some like Dungeons and Dragons where you just type in all the codes to search the room and leave the room and all kinds of crap. Russ Meyer, Faster Pussycat, Kill. Yes, that's the same Russ Meyer. That was his dad. Al Capone. Exactly. So he played a lot of those games, and now he works for some big, huge computer company, and he's worth a shitload of money. Did you only make friends with people who share names with famous people? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, did you ever meet my friend, I don't know. Make pretend I just said something. I meet my friend Bruce Springsteen, but not the singer. Just some guy who worked at the gas station. Did I ever introduce you to him? Or my buddy Lou Pearlman. Good friend of mine. Not the boy band one, though. There's Amanda Ward. Oh, Amanda's got her daughter in school now. Now she can friggin' party with us. But not, drink alcohol or caffeine, because that's not partying. Summer is over. Now, does it get you back into the mood of I need to get some writing in, or are you just like, hey, I'm in the house by myself for a few hours and this is going to be nice? Nice segue, thank you. You saw me riding around on my Segway before. My buddy Fred Durst, the singer, and also the guy who works at the gas station. He works at Wendy's. Fred Durst works at the Wendy's. Little both today, very good. I caught up on my my writing year, which is great. MondoCon in the last week has really, really helped that. So I'm doing well. I want to keep going every day here. Remember, Thursday we have lunch. I'm also looking forward to it. I'm hoping I have a car by then. My daughter's car, the part, it's taken like 10 business days for them to get it in, which is ridiculous. Easier when I don't have to drive across town the other way first. Yeah, it should be nice for you to just leave your house and go right to the Chinese restaurant. MondoCon has me back on track. My writing streak continues. Even though you spelled MondoCon wrong. I mean, I still give it to you. Good. Glad you're getting some writing in. I think a few people got kept it going. Excuse me. Ooh. I had Rice Chex cereal for lunch. And now I'm burping it up. Milk does not agree with me. The other day I ate Pizza Hut pizza for dinner, and then we had Heavenly Hash ice cream after. And between the pizza and the ice cream, the dairy does not agree with me a lot. I had a very smelly night, let's just say. I didn't want to infringe on any copyrights. Probably a good idea. I probably would have sued you. I have the same relationship with milk. Yeah. I don't drink milk. The only time I have milk is in cereal or if I make chocolate milk. But I don't know if I'm like, I don't know if I'm lactate intolerant or lactose intolerant, either of those. But I do know that it upsets my tummy. I don't eat a lot of ice cream either. I'm not a huge ice cream fan. But then I eat a lot of it. And then when you add pizza, especially Pizza Hut pizza, to that mix, it's just a bad night. It's just a bad night all around for everybody in the house. Talked to my mom today. She was very impressed that we went for Thai food for Shelly's birthday, and I had the pineapple fried rice with the half of a pineapple. Delicious. I need to finish this. I need to at least finish this page. I don't think there's much of this story left either, which is good. No, it's not next. It's not next page, Frank. I can't really get. I really can't scream and yell. Next page, Mr. Frank. Next page. You gotta wait till I get to the next page. You filled your pineapple quota for the year. I like pineapple. I'm not like a huge fan. Like I have pineapple spears, which are probably bad by now because I never remember to eat them. I think a whole thing in the refrigerator of pineapple spears. I don't know if they go bad. They're also in the pineapple juice. Sometimes I'll just open up and I'll just take a slug of pineapple juice. I'm a fan. Maybe I'll make pineapple tacos. Pineapple chicken tacos, I would imagine, would be alright. Maybe I'll make Swahili breadsticks. I don't know if that's a thing. Mr. Frank does not like pineapple. Or pineapple chicken tacos. So I watched the boy band thing last night. The Lou Pearlman. I keep wanting to say Ron Perlman. It's not Ron. It's Lou. It was interesting. It's one of those things where you kind of vaguely remember seeing it in passing in the news, but you don't really remember all the ins and outs, and I really didn't pay attention enough. So it was an interesting 3-part limited series. It's amazing the amount of money that dude spent. Just simply amazing. I knew he was screwing them people, but I don't think I ever knew it was Ponzi scheme. So yeah, me neither. Me neither. I just figured he was. I thought the thing was just he was stealing from the bands, and I remember NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I remember when they broke away from him. Not that I was a fan of theirs, but I just still remembered. And I remember thinking, oh, because he's ripping them off, not realizing, no, he was just ripping everybody off. He also made an awful, awful deal with BMG. Yeah, that was just predator. Yeah, that's what I thought. Which is funny because when I managed that band in the 90s, they were signed to a division of BMG, and the contract that they had signed was just god awful. Like, they were literally making, like, with everything taken out, like 15 cents a CD or something ridiculous like that. The contract was just awful. Started watching the Super Hot documentary, then people are just some weird. I don't believe I will be watching that. We'll probably watch the Bon Jovi one in this coming week. That would probably be the next one for us to watch. I think there was another one, but I can't think of what it was. It wasn't the weird eating one, though. That's a no. At some point, we got to get back to watching The Shield. Obviously. Anyway, it was pretty good. The funniest part was watching it with my wife, and she was singing all of the Backstreet and NSYNC songs as they were doing them. But then when that band Natural was on, which was on a lot of this documentary, I didn't know who they were. My wife's like, I don't even know who they are. And when you heard their songs, she's like, I don't know who they are. When LFO was on for about 4 seconds, I like girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I was like, that's my band right there. I think they're all dead now. I think they all died of. I know the singer died of like leukemia or something. Anyway, it's a really good. If you have not watched the Dirty Pop, I think it's called. I went to buy Johnny Scoville's Tube of Terror. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what any of those words mean. I don't really even know who you're talking to. All good stuff. So there you go. We get some writing in here. We could also talk, though. We could also just chat. There's a guy named Jimmy Pickles and a guy named Johnny Scoville and a guy named the Mighty Mustache. All real names. His real name is the Mighty Mustache. Mr. or Mrs. Mustache, you have a baby boy. What would you like to name him? We would like to name him the Mighty. All right. 13 million Scoville heat unit peanuts. I don't know if that's hot or not. I don't know what the floor is on that. Is it like one? There's like one Scoville heat unit, and then it goes to. Does it go to 13 million, or does it go to like a 500 billion? And then that's like, yeah, they're all right. It's kind of in the middle. The guy from Jersey is the most normal of the group, and he is a stoner hipster. Like the rest of the people from New Jersey at this point. Jalapeno is like 5 to 8,000 units. We're not hipsters. Be right back. My Kraft avocado toast is ready. Exactly. You go sit and eat it in your Tesla. It's 100 degrees out. You're wearing your flannel shirt. It's your big hipster beard. I don't think Frank can grow facial hair, though. I don't think we have to worry about that. Anybody do anything exciting this weekend? Anything footloose and fancy free? I got a lot of writing in the last couple of days. Caught up on my year. But other than that, not much. Nothing planned yet. Writing stuff. Keep that writing going. The fan fictioneer guy appears in a flash saver holding the tiger tail. Well, fan fictioneer guy, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. Wait, last weekend or this weekend? Either way, what you did last weekend, what you're doing this weekend. R. Chaz Chute. Good to see you too, brother. No way. 2 Zs because it's nasty. Yep, the Robert Chaz Chute. I'm excited. Robert is going to be writing some more stuff. I'm looking forward to reading crime thriller stuff, which I love. Dude, you got to get back to Jesus, though. You got to do something there. Yeah, sorry, I've been busy with a new original book. Good, very good. I'll accept your excuse because you're not like, hey, I've been playing this video game and wasting all my time. Higher than Bigfoot, yes. Did you ever read those, Tom? The Bigger Than Jesus books and all those? Good stuff. You would like those. Good stuff. Original, nice. I'm doing cover writing. There's Nick Zinn. Right in time because I just got to the next page. I mean, Frank had me yell it an hour ago, but still. I'm actually on the next page now. Excuse me. Ooh. That's Rice Check cereal right there. Next page or chapter? No, next page. I'm literally on the next page of this short story. It's called Hybrid Hearts, and I came up with the idea for it after spending so long in an AI roleplay with a wolf boy starting university who live streams. 2 wheels of cheese, kill them nasty. Next page, Nick Zinn. Next page. And I'm going to do some hydrating with my coffee, which is, I'm going to be honest with you, coffee's a little cold at this point. I was going through emails and stuff, and then I was like, oh, I got coffee, I should probably drink this. Then I did not get any beverage to get on here, so. It's Frank, yeah, you remember him. You remember that guy. Welcome back. Glad you popped in again, and I'm glad Robert Chaz Chute has also popped in. I want to remind everybody to subscribe or resubscribe. Use your Twitch Prime. It is free for you, and it helps me out. And also follow me on my YouTube page. Excuse me. Where all these videos and many, many, many more are on there. So, welcome everybody in. Dad jokes. Oh, crazy. I'll let you guys continue your conversation. We're good. Yeah, don't drink Mountain Dew. That'll drain you. I do not suggest you do that. Don't eat raisins around me. Pizza and ice cream get me a little gaseous. I had pizza for breakfast. Bad move. Yeah, that is a bad move. You don't really want to do that. Pineapples. I didn't take out anything for dinner, I just realized. I should probably do that, but I don't know what to take out. I have no idea. My wife might be working late tonight, so who can say? Who can say? Maybe I'll finish this story today. Maybe I'll take a nap. M&M's for dinner. I had some M&M's for lunch today also. Besides rice check cereal. When are you going to write a fictional minor league baseball team thriller? If I wrote that, it would have to be a romance, a minor league baseball romance. Then you make some money. And if you had read the Dirty Deeds series, 12 books, complete, there was a lot of minor league baseball in that. Nick Zinn says, I sweat when watching Cops. Because you think they're after you? Here's the thing. Most of those episodes are set here in Jacksonville, so I should probably sweat more than you. Enough of the fan, right? Enough. And then Wisconsin, Colorado, yeah. Yeah. We're going to search your car. Is there any cheese in this car? No? Sir, step out of the car. Yeah, we got a car that has no cheese in it. I'm going to need a paddy wagon. Hands up, roll that wheel of cheese out of the vehicle slowly. Did you make this cheese? You mean to tell me you're crossing state lines with Munster cheese? Mr. Zinn, get out of this car. Put your hands on your head. Get down on your knees. And if I accidentally shoot you, I accidentally shoot you. So you have a license for this cave ripened brie. Death by Velveeta. Exactly. Exactly. I'm still world building on my fantasy cheese here. It sounds like you got a lot done already, though. It's like I don't like the noise of the fan right now. It's bothering me. I'm all stuffed up, but then gets too warm in here. There's no right temperature for me. It's not working. It's just not working. My wife cleaned my ears last night. My ears, very, very bad wax buildup. And every several months, I can't hear. Like this ear was just like it popped yesterday. and I was having a massive headache. And when she came home from her mom's, I was like, "You got to clean my ears out." So she puts like hydrogen peroxide in it, and it bubbles for like 15 minutes, and then she does the squirt water, hot water into it thing with, and then all the shit, giant chunks of wax fall out. Like I can make like wax figures. There's so much in there. Sir, is that your cheese? It's not. So it's not nacho cheese. I get it. Nacho, because that's the kind of cheese. And so, but then I'm like my equilibrium is off, cleaning my ears out. I can hear better, but I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a headache again. Next page, Nixon. Next page. Are you supposed to stick a lit candle in your? We've done that as well. We've done the lit candle wax one thing as well. That didn't work as much as this one, where you put like hydrogen peroxide, whatever, in your ear, and then it bubbles up, and then she squirts hot water into it, and I hold the little cup, and all the shit spills out. But I was supposed to do it before MondoCon. I did not, and I knew I was starting to not hear well. Nixon's Librium is very equal. His Librium is like 50-50. It's perfect balance of Librium. I mean, we can't read it unless you gotta hit the send button. Done. Story done. Two days in a row, I've finished something. That's pretty good, right? Right? It is nice that Nicola's in, so I'm probably done writing for the day. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, unless Tom finishes his chapter 50, then I read it and get some exciting ideas, and then he sends me the link for the third book, which will be High Tide. I just realized now I have two books with the word high in it. I have two words with the book hidden in the title. I have about 1,000 books that the letter is DD. Story done! Story done! I just scared one of the cats. Yeah, Gauntlet. Yeah, the game Gauntlet. Great game. You can't play by yourself though. Gauntlet on one player is you're not really getting far. Too many ghosts. I keep telling my wife that I want a stand-up. I want a Centipede game for the living room. She won't buy it for me. And I don't want one of those little tiny ones that you see in Walmart. I want the real actual cabinet. George Martin had one. I think he had. I wish he was on today. I think he had Defender. I think it was Defender he had. And when we lived together in the apartment, we had it in the corner. That people would come over, but he would always turn it so you'd have to put quarters in it, which was a smart move. Then he would collect a few dollars. People would come over during parties and play it. But then when he played, he would just go in the thing and turn it. Nice. But I would like Centipede, but it would have to have the ball. You know? That was my game. That was my arcade game back in the day. Like, I'm sure you could play it on the PC, but it's not the. Where's my? I need the rolling ball. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. So if anybody wants to buy me anything for my birthday, November 21st, that's what I would like. Centipede. But the whole cabinet, the whole thing. That is literally freezing that coffee right now. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. Glad I got a story done. Glad we got to hang out. I'm glad Robert Chute is in the house. Looking forward to reading more of his stuff. Everybody should check out his work. It's pretty good stuff. We need to see more of Jesus Diaz. Or whatever else you're writing, buddy. Just write. You know what I'm saying? Just write. Just do it. Alright, I'm out of here. No, thank you. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow I will probably not be on. I'm being interviewed on a podcast at 12:30. So I doubt I will be on after that. But I will be here on Wednesday. So check me out Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to remind everybody to resubscribe or subscribe and also follow me on the YouTube. Alright, you crazy cool cats and kids. I will talk to you later. Have a great afternoon.